My greatest dream is to be able to sustain myself and the communities of people in the world as ecologically sound as possible. My name is Hai Vo. I'm part of the Real Food Challenge, and I organize youth around sustainable food systems here at the University of California, Irvine.
The Real Food Challenge is a national movement to increase the procurement of real food on college and university campuses. As co-founder of the Real Food Challenge at the University of California, Irvine, Hai spearheaded a trailblazing study of the university's institutional food procurement and its effects on the food system and its myriad stakeholders.
Growing up, I was pretty husky, pretty heavy. I saw someone who was unhealthy, and I didn't know how that Hai at that time got to where he was. I put on my short shorts and my headband, and I started running. That really became the defining moment.
After enrolling at UC Irvine, Hai and another student submitted a research proposal aimed at better understanding how food is produced, processed, and distributed at the university.
Food wasn't part of my thinking until I came to UCI and started to fend for myself. What did it mean for me to eat? The Real Food Challenge at UCI looked into three things. We looked into research. What does a food system look like at a university? We looked at how do we educate our campus and local community about our food systems. And finally, we looked at how do we best advocate for a sustainable food system. We were going into our dining halls and kitchens, getting as much information as possible. You know, we would bring our notebooks, pens and paper. Sometimes we went to the freezers. We were using a new and evolving tool called the Real Food Calculator.
Developed by the Real Food Challenge, the calculator is a mechanism used to quantify real and sustainable food, determine the percentage currently served in an institutional food system, and assess improvement over time.
We found that UC Irvine procures about 10% real and sustainable food. The goal of the Real Food Challenge at UCI and within the National Real Food Challenge Network is to shift to 20% real food by 2020. That means providing the infrastructure for local food, local processors, an incentive for people to farm.
Under Hai's leadership, over 500 students, faculty, and community members formed the first ever Real Food educational series.
We had movie screenings, panels, dinners, going on farm tours.
He brought together his peers, he brought together different parts of the university, he brought together community groups, and he made people feel that what they were producing was a communal project.
I feel like humans are trying to optimize their life. I dream about the day where students and the communities around me are eating food that is ecologically sound, humane, fair, and as community-based as possible.